Hey guys, welcome back to E-Erotic, the brand. Hi, my name is Eden Lee, your favorite dating and sex coach. I'm going to be talking about something that apparently blew your minds on some of my lives on TikTok. I do that pretty often. So if you ever want to have a little live sesh, a little Spitfire Q&A with me, you guys know where to find me. I can't tell you how fucking stupid you are if you take rejection as a negative thing. Let me break it down for you. Rejection is what? Redirection. You know, we've heard that like several times. We roll our eyes. It's kind of fucking annoying when someone says that because when you get rejected, you're like, fuck. Like it obviously hits your ego. You obviously feel some type of way. You feel less than whatever. And that is because you are seeking validation externally, which is already a problem. Now, I'm not going to get into like all of that, talk, whatever. Let's just try and keep it fun and airy. And let me tell you how you can make rejection be fucking king for you. Like I'll show you that rejection is actually the best goddamn thing for you. Rejection hurts the most when it comes like almost off the bat. You're like, wait, you didn't give me a chance. You're just like, what? Based off of what my looks like. And then we start to get really insecure. Here's why rejection is a perfect and amazing thing. Right off the bat, I don't got to waste my fucking time. Thank you so much. I don't got to waste my fucking time. If you don't fuck with me, like let me know straight the fuck as it is. Don't play games with me. Thank you. These people that reject you are better than people that string you along. Like if you think about it that way, you're really going to respect people who reject you regardless of what's being said. Like ignore it. Just bottom line, what is the bottom line here? You don't fuck with me. Cool. Thanks. Now I can focus my energy and time elsewhere. Now I can drop you and I can move on. Like this is the best, most definitive thing. If you are fixated on them, it's because you built them up in your head, okay? And you just created like this whole fairy tale bullshit in your head, and that's a you problem, so work on that. And here's the thing, you don't want to appeal to everybody, right? Because like the vast majority of people are fucking losers, let's be real. So if I appeal to every fucking loser, what does that say about me? Right? I'm an acquired fucking taste. I'm a little bit different. I'm special. I'm whatever, however you want to sell it to yourself. You guys know I'm like, nobody's special. Shut the fuck up. Like sit down. You're not main character. But in this moment, I allow you to have a little bit of that, not too much, because at the end of the day, like you're just not their cup of tea. Move the fuck on. It doesn't mean that you're better or worse than them. It doesn't mean that you're better and worse than the other person that they end up with. Like, don't even give it that much thought. If you do, you don't value your time and you really need to get a hobby. I don't have enough time to think about, oh, why does that person feel that way about me? All I need to know is that you don't fuck with me. Cool. I don't fuck with you. Thank you so much for being upfront with me. I don't want to fuck with people that don't fuck with me. You see? Simple. A plus B equals C. This is where you can really dumb it down. This is where it doesn't benefit you from overthinking or from thinking in depth or from seeing the bigger picture or like wondering why or from their perspective. That's a waste of time. It doesn't mean that you're hotter or less hot. It doesn't mean that you're better or less better. It doesn't mean that nothing. It doesn't mean anything. You provide meaning to rejection. And the meaning that you provide yourself with shows where the fuck you're at internally with yourself. And you will soon find out that the reason why you can't handle rejection is because you yourself actually believe whatever it is that you pull from this rejection moment. You believe that you're not good enough. You believe that you're not hot enough. You believe these things. And all that rejection does for you is it actually triggers a See? You're actually ugly. You're actually stupid. It's just reiterating what internally you already know, and that's why you get so heated and so upset. If you don't feel that way about yourself, rejection wouldn't be a big deal for you. Okay, cool. Like, it ain't that serious. Cool. Like, not a big deal. When you apply for a job and they say no, what, you stop handing out resumes? No, you keep fucking going because you need a fucking job. If you want a relationship, you'll keep getting out there. You might need some time to like recalibrate if it hurts you and heal, right? Because you don't want to carry your baggage or your anger to other people and then sabotage your chances of being with good, decent people potentially. But you still get back out there. You still go and hunt for a job. You still apply and send out your resume. Okay, you didn't see the value in this. Maybe this person will. Maybe this person will. Maybe that person will. Eventually, there's a lid to every pot. Don't stress. You will find someone who fucks with you. Okay, you will find. But if you be out here changing your ways, changing who you are, being upset, being a little bratty ass motherfucking loser, hating on women and men because you didn't get what you want. You don't even know if that's what you want though, because you don't even fucking know them, right? You think you know them. Then you're like a little kid. You're like a little kid with a little bruised ego, like, Mom, I want candy, and I didn't get the candy I wanted, so, I'm so mad at the world, and I hate my mom. Like, that's how you sound when you take rejection poorly. You sound like a fucking child. It's embarrassing. And now I understand why nobody wants you, because nobody wants a little bitch boy, okay? I'm not trying to raise a son that ain't mine, to be honest with you. I once was going out, and I was with my girl. We were sitting at the bar, and this guy comes up. gorgeous looking guy, but I was like so fucking over it. Girls get hit on so many times throughout the night usually. I mean, some days I'll have like dry nights too. Just honestly, whatever. It doesn't matter. But like people will look at you. Guys will come and talk to you, like, you know, especially in certain like social settings like bars and clubs like that, of course. And it's annoying. And like sometimes I'm just trying to go out with my girl and have a conversation. And like maybe we're talking about something serious. Maybe like we're emotional. Maybe whatever. And like you fucking come and interrupt my conversation. Like, can you not read the room? Can you not see that I'm like in like the middle of a serious fucking conversation here and I'm not making eye contact? I'm not interested, and like my body language is telling you everything you need to know, but yet you still don't care. So I get annoyed and I get offended, to be honest, sometimes. So I'm sitting at this bar. This guy comes up and like starts with like, hey, what's your name? Like, you know, stupid, boring bullshit. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm sorry, but just, this is not a good time. Like, I'm not interested. Thanks so much. But like, have a good night. Like, I was very just like, get the fuck out of here, whatever. And I thought that the guy, because most guys will fucking be butthurt. Like, you're a fucking 2 anyways, bitch. Like, okay, whatever. Like, and like march off. Like, you see what you think is like a grown ass man approaching you, and then he leaves like a little fucking puppy, like a little child, like a little pathetic child. And when a guy allows his ego to run the show, and when a guy gets hurt when you reject him, you know what that does is it reiterates to the girl, like, yes, I was right. Like, good that I rejected him. I made the right call. But when you do opposite, which is what this guy did, it threw me for a fucking loop. This is when I was single and shit like that. He was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I totally didn't read the room correctly. Have a great night, ladies. All the best. You both look amazing. Enjoy your time, you know, and I hope nobody else bothers you. I apologize. And like walked away with like a genuine smile. Like he really was apologetic. It seemed like could have been a show. Who knows, whatever. But the point here is he handled rejection so well that it was almost hot. And I like was like, as he walked away, I was like, holy fuck, did I make a mistake? You know, and I kept like looking over at him the whole night because I was like, who is this creature? Like most men, you know, and this is how low the bar is. So you guys really have so much room to win here. Like most men fucking get so butthurt and start playing games and like whatever and like saying stupid comments. And then it just makes the girl like happier that she rejects you. It just makes the girl feel better that she rejects you. And it makes you look like a loser, right? Don't feed into that. Prevent that from happening. This is for guys and girls. Smile. No worries. Have a great night. Like, honestly, like as if it's nothing. Like, and not in a condescending way, like in a genuine way that they're going to sit there and be like, wait, what? Because they expect a reaction, right? Like when I say no to a guy, I expect him to just be like fucking storming off or like whatever, go to his boys, like roll his eyes, lose his temper, lose his cool. Because this is what we constantly deal with. And when a guy doesn't do that or when a girl doesn't do that, it's like, who the fuck is that person? Who is this unicorn? You know what I mean? And sure enough, I picked his ass up at the end of the night like a fucking loser because I was like, what? I can't get you off my mind now. Like, I don't know. Like, you were so, wow, gracious. And I'm a fucking idiot for not giving you a chance. So this is where you can win when it comes to rejection. Rejection is not only redirection. Rejection is a test of who you are, of how you see yourself and how you view yourself and how you feel about yourself, right? And your reaction to other people in those moments will tell them whether or not they made the right call or the wrong call. And you always want to leave them kind of feeling like, yeah, you shouldn't have rejected me, right? We all kind of want that. Like, well, you know what? You didn't give me a fair shot. So like, here you go. Like, you're going to see a little bit of my personality. Gracious. I'm a wonderful person. I'm a good person. I didn't mean to bother you. You don't like me. You don't fuck with my vibe. You don't fuck with the way I look. No problem. Ciao. I'm not going to let you affect me. And that is confidence at its finest without being cocky, without being a dick. When you start acting like angry and like start saying rude shit to other people, you're insecure and it fucking shows. So stop. So fucking stop. I really hope that this gave you like a little mind switch. This was short, sweet, to the point because there's not much for me to say except stop looking at rejection as the worst thing ever. Use it as redirection. Use it as motivation. Use it as sort of like batting practice to making sure that nobody can affect, you know, how you view yourself. And if it really does become a very difficult battle when you get rejected, you need to work on yourself. Again, dating, I always say this, and like getting out there and talking to people will really show you things about yourself that you on a day-to-day, without interacting with people, without being in those situations and circumstances, will not be able to see. If you struggle with rejection, there's something going on internally with yourself. You just feel like they're rejecting you because whatever negative feelings you have about yourself is actually being validated this way, right? Because of rejection. Oh yes, you know what? I am a piece of shit. I am ugly. Like, this is what makes you upset and mad. right? Or you're a brat. I don't get what I want. Well, who's to say that that person is what you want? You don't even know them. It's a sobering, humbling moment, beautiful way to evolve as a human being. So look at these as great opportunities and not as sort of like a negative experience at all. And hold your head up with grace and be kind and nice and watch how shit works out for you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this YouTube video or listening to this episode wherever you listen to podcasts. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means the world to me. Follow my podcast everywhere, all over the place. Let your friends know. And don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications so you don't miss more of these mind-blowing topics, things that will help change your life. Believe it or not. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here very soon. Take care.